Hello, my people. It's Becca De Mulan here from Get Life Energy YouTube channel. I'm excited about bringing you a bunch more content. I've got this list of stuff I want to share and all these video ideas, and I'm just going to start going down the list. Today, I don't have a ton of time, so I wanted to give you a super quick 5-minute stretches for massage therapists. Takes one to know one, right? So I've been doing body work for quite some time, and I know how important it is to stretch these money makers. And I'm just now 12 years in, starting to kind of notice a little tendonitis and other arthritis-y things, and what makes it worse and what makes it better. So I've got some information to share for you guys who are either new, or maybe you're in the middle of your career, or maybe you're just having some pain, or you just want to make sure you take good care of yourself. So I've got a quick stretches for you today. Now, obviously, you can go a lot more. You can spend more time. You can do exercises. You can massage yourself. You should definitely be getting massages on a regular basis as well, especially if it's what you do for a living, because you need to experience what it's like. But, for example, if you've got forearm issues with your, like say kind of some tennis elbow going on, have a body worker get in there for you and do some like ART. Oh, I had a couple sessions recently and we got up in there and my elbow tendonitis feels 10 times better. And the tendonitis came from fire spinning, not from massaging people, just so you know. All right, 5-minute stretches that you can do before your first client of the day to warm up and stretch your money-making hands and arms. Obviously, you're using your whole body in one way or another, but the primary tools that we're using when we massage people are these guys and these guys, right? So, number one, you're just gonna rotate your wrists. Now, notice I am making a fist. Keep the thumb in. If the thumb's out, it's easier. Make it hard, okay? Bill Helm taught me this, and he's a badass. He's like a ninja of Asian bodywork. Teaches at Pacific College of Oriental Medicine and used to teach at Mueller College of Holistic Studies, where I went to school. Wow, I'm feeling that already. So this fisted rotations not only stretches out the muscles in your forearms, but it also strengthens the muscles. So you're getting like a strengthening and a stretching. And the way he taught me to do it was where you stand up and you have your arms at a 90-degree angle from the elbow bent, okay? Something about this position right here, and you want to go as far as you can, like 4 or 5 times out, and then reverse it 4 or 5 times in. And I gotta tell you, keeping that thumb in is hard, as when you go around, the thumb wants to stick out. I don't know why, but that already feels like I just got a killer warm up on my extensors and my flexor muscles of my forearms, which are, the muscles that control your fingers. And if you're using your fingers, whatever you're doing, petrissage, effleurage, whatever, you are going to have, you're going to need those to be working. Okay, so that's the first one. And what's cool about these super quick stretches is that you could actually do it like in the car. So even if you're like, man, I'm on my way to my first client, shit, I don't have time. I mean, I don't know if you're like me, but I kind of like run at the last minute and get there like 2 minutes before the client does. So you might not have time to do this at the office, but it would be wonderful if we all like did yoga for 20 minutes before and meditate before we massage people, which I highly recommend. But this is the quick ones, okay? So you could be driving and you're at a stop sign and you do the right arm, and then you do the left arm while you're hold the wheel with the other hand, okay? Next one, you want to, like, I'm hyper flexible. Massage therapist, you're gonna know. I know I'm freakishly flexible, but the good old pull the fingers back, take a deep breath, hold it, you gotta hold it. You can't just go, okay, that's it. Like, hold it for a second. See that? That's freakish flexibility. I'm so flexible, my bones like pop out of alignment all the time. Pull the hand down, stretch those extensors. Oh, I just thought about something. Maybe I should do this before I spin fire, and then I won't get tendonitis by fucking up my forearm. All right. This is my favorite one that I learned in school. Okay, I'm gonna tilt you down here. Can you see the edge of the table? No, there we go. All right, okay. Okay. Let's see, okay. Put your thumbs on the massage table or the desk or whatever you have. Put them on there with your hands dangling down and then go lean forward. Oh, this one is golden. Stretch those thumbs. Stretch that thenar eminence muscle, which is such a freaking cool name of a muscle. It's my favorite name of a muscle ever. The thenar eminence. And hey, while we're at it, let's turn the wrists around, point the fingers back at yourself, and get a really good wrist stretch and fingers. This is 10 times stronger than just pulling it back. All right. And another thing you can do too is just like flex and extend your fingers. You know, maybe you'll come up with like a cool combination to do this, but I learned this one in Krav Maga, which is a self-defense thing. But they taught us to push our fingertips together, push them together like prayer hands, push them together, close them, open them. You know, again, it's just like warming up anything. You're getting the synovial fluid to move. You're getting all the clicks and pops out. If you're someone who, you know, if your bones crack a lot on their own, crack them all. You know, pull your hands and your shoulders back and open up your chest, because we do so much pushing forward. It's like, even though we don't work on computers all day, and we work on people who work on computers all day, they're all forward, and we're like, oh, you got to pull it back. Well, guess what? We're pushing, so we're forward too. So pull those shoulders back. That's really important to kind of like open up your chest. And then another good one is just, you know, get that shoulder and upper arm, because this gets into the deltoid and a little bit into the traps and a little tiny bit into the triceps. But keeping your shoulders and back healthy, it goes a long way. A little goes a long way. You know, I feel different right now just from stretching for 5 minutes. So, all right, y'all. Hope this helps get more energy for your life and helps you be a better badass body worker, because you're not hurting yourself and you're actually, you know, warming up your wrists and hands before you massage people. So do this before you work to warm up. And then do it after you're done as well, especially when you're new. I would say in my 3rd year of being a massage therapist, I got a full-time gig. I mean, you know, like 20 hours a week. So 5 massages a day, 5 days a week. And before that, I was doing about 2 or 3 massages a day, 4 days a week. So when I jumped up to a full-time, I got some growing pains. I dealt with some tendonitis. I had some issues with my thumbs cramping up and things like that, you know, and make sure you're using a proper like ergonomics with your hands, and you're not, you know, digging with your thumbs, and use your elbow instead. And proper body mechanics is huge. I'll make another video for you guys sometime about rotator cuff stuff, because for those of you that do deep tissue like me, we do a ton of elbow work, right? And we're pushing with this, like, you know, rotator cuff. So the rotator cuff is holding our arm steady while we're like dragging that elbow through the person's erectors and quads and hamstrings, etc. And we get really tight rotator cuffs, and that's a little tricky of an area to massage. It's a very tricky area to get into, and I now know how to get it on myself with some self-care tools. If you want to check out my favorite self-care tools for pain, check out my video titled Self-Care Tools for Pain, and I'll walk you through all the fun balls and foam rollers and thingies that we can use at home to work on ourselves and keep ourselves healthy so we can help other people. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe if you want to learn more stuff like this. I appreciate you if you are already subscribed. Aw, thank you for being here with me on my new channel. And share this message with someone who you think could benefit from it. Share it on your massage forums, you know, share it with your clients. I don't know. This is kind of the same exact thing as the stretches that people should do if they work on a computer all day. So I was going to make a video called stretches for when you work on a computer, like wrist stretches for computer workers. Maybe I'll do the exact same thing, but pretty much the same thing. Working with your hands, you got to stretch out those forearms, stretch out those wrists, keep those joints healthy and happy, and you will prevent tendonitis, you'll prevent arthritis, and you'll have much less pain and live happily ever after. Just kidding. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.